Antimony and Mars just starting right now. Let's see how it goes, everyone.
You said we're not slowing down. We're going right into
We are jumping
action.
right into this set. We've been seeing so much Steve so far, coming from just Antimony and Just Blue, coming off of Just Blue versus Apple Reviewer. But we're sticking with the Central Mass theme here. Mars going up against Antimony.
This is kind of a little bit of an old guard versus new guard kind of thing. Mars broke out so long ago in the New England scene, and Antimony is freshly on the New England PR this season. So this could be a big set if Antimony were to take a set off of Mars right here.
Mind you, these players have never played each other at all at an offline or online bracket, so this is the first of many sets we could be seeing. But an immediate 0 to death for Mars.
And a ton!
Yeah.
He's saying, nah, man, this is my town.
Mars' record against Steve, even though he hasn't played a lot since Steve came out, is still really impressive. So,
yeah, I believe the only Steves he's dropped sets to are 808. Shoutouts to 808.
Oh
and actually, was that a set or a game? I think it was a game. I think it was Aquila. Just Aquila.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. Aquila takes games off of lots of people.
Aquala's like the best Steve and a top player.
Yeah. And it was Aquila that said that ZSS is Steve's worst matchup. So, and that is looking honestly pretty true here in this set.
I mean, considering that we also see Nitro Sharp using ZSS as well as Mars in this matchup, it's just extremely strong.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the key things you can see forming already. The Zair to poke at the blocks and the flip kick to just jump over them sometimes as well. Just great tools that ZSS has to force through these blocks and make it so that Steve can't do anything against her aggression.
Yeah, usually people cite like swords or just active hitboxes to get rid of blocks, but ZSS just goes around them. Or yeah, you got the side B as well, but the flip kick and just for airspeed in general is just really good. Catches Steve off guard quite a bit.
yeah, I really wanted to add on to that with like the way her airspeed works is like your positioning around minecart is like could be so good because you just either jump over it or flip kick over it, which is really nice. But Antimony finally getting on the board, but 2 stocks to 1, it's going to be a really big comeback for Antimony to win this game.
No diamond in the inventory, only has the gold, not having any time to even get it offline. And now we're going to see this combo from Antimony, stacking it up, up smash coming through 95% already.
Very good momentum swing here for Antimony, bringing it back after being down 3-1. I mean, this is a good swing. He can keep it going. He can get the momentum, do a little bit more mining, maybe find that diamond, and we might be singing a different tune.
A little bit of mining, a little bit of crafting. It's all he needs to do right now.
Only 49% now has a diamond. Going to be activating now instead of using it a little bit later. Once you get the stock from Mars, definitely wants to try to pick up this kill as swiftly as possible with the best probability.
Definitely taking the nuclear option right now. He wants to ensure that this stock gets out of Mars's possession.
Absolutely, and when you're going against a player like Mars, you have to be sure it's gone, so I don't blame him at all. The back air, though.
He definitely wanted to like drift back or run away with when he got out of the berry, so that just resulted in back air killing right there.
You typically don't see a back air after the berry hit on the ZSS down B.
Yeah, I was expecting an uppie.
Yeah, you normally see something like an
think
up air if it's like hard to call out, or you go for an uppie if you have enough time, but a back air, you have to time it so perfectly.
I think Antimony knew that if he mashed hard enough, he could get out of the up B. But Mars also knew that, so I think he threw out the back air as an adaptation to that mash. Really great stuff, and Antimony wasn't ready for it based off that DI. So
you love seeing the layers to defensive options like that.
yeah,
it's the berry mind game. It's really hard to really see what you're going to do, but back air is a good coverage. Game number 2, we're going to be switching up the stage, moving over to Smashville this time.
Right off the bat, Antimony getting just a couple good up tilt up air combos off of Mars, but Mars immediately retaliating, taking a little bit of a percent lead.
Yeah, we've seen Antimony come to Smashville Town and City a couple of times today, and I actually do like it. Obviously, you don't get the stone blocks, which a lot of people have mixed opinions about, but I mean, when you're fighting someone like ZSS who can either break through them so quickly or just go around them, not a bad idea to just go for wood anyway.
Yeah, we got a block of death right there, but Mars almost hitting Antimony into it. That would have been a rough situation there.
Easily.
and we're getting back to the neutral, and oh my God, Steve was doing the up tilt ladders, and then Mars snuck in and won of his own. That was really nice.
Uppy calling the roll in from the ledge. Mars saying that I got you in the download already. It's only game number 2. Maybe Antimony try to find some way to respond. It's only a 1 stock deficit. You can definitely bring this back in the percent.
55% here on Mars, and eating my words, taking 22% just from a couple hits.
Oh.
That is the power of Steve, but we're seeing a lot of these up smashes come out from Antimony, and they're not quite working. Mars is more adapted to that. Definitely cutting his teeth here on Antimony. Needs to find something.
Yeah, Antimony is looking honestly pretty lost here. He's just trying to get, he's just throwing out up tilts, just trying to get what he can off of them and just try to get as much damage off of Mars as he can. But Mars is just jumping around him.
I don't think we've even seen Antimony switch off of wood tools at all this set, or this game, sorry.
When I was watching Antimony versus Shard, it felt like every hit that Antimony got led to like 60 or 70% or like a kill. When I'm watching his Punish game versus Mars, it's like 1 hit here, 2 hits there. I don't know if that's a confidence-based thing based off of game 1.
He got a pretty lengthy one in game 1 though.
Yeah, but like it's not been shown in game 2 here. I feel like the way Mars is playing is making it very hard for Antimony to get going, which is a testament to how good Mars is playing right now.
2 stocks apiece. I did see the redstone get picked up while Antimony was mining. We're going to see a reverse up B in the opposite direction after the paralyzer.
This is Mars. This is Mars for you.
He's so sick.
He is,
oh my God.
He is such an incredibly confident player. That is just a world-class confidence that you see out of this game.
And this is why you might be seeing some of that fear factor and hesitation coming out from Antimony, because frankly, Mars knows what he's doing, and if he doesn't, he's confident enough that you think he knows what you're doing.
Yeah, I think Mude said it like very well on his stream. Like these top players make so little mistakes that the way you have to outplay them, how good you have to be playing on that day, is so freaking hard, man. And Mars is showing us exactly why that's the case.
Yeah, finally getting off those wooden tools, getting some iron. Probably would rather use that for an anvil or a minecart, but at this point, whatever you can get, you want to take. Trying to swing with an F smash, find something. Hey, there's a diamond. I don't know if we're going to have a chance to use it, though.
Yeah, for Antimony's sake, I hope he does.
He's got to get this kill soon and be able to activate it. But Mars is just not letting anything up. His offensive pressure is constantly reaching on the stage and off the stage. Down B, not try to get anything. Laser not going to hit anything as well.
Yeah, just using it as a movement option, trying to keep Antimony afraid. It's like we've been saying, it's the fear. Antimony is just getting absolutely wiped.
I've seen.
Not as much in this game.
I was just about to say I've seen Steve with Diamond steal this game, but Mars kept his composure and got the win there. 2-0. Okay.
Yeah. Just keeping him cool, just getting a nice little fair one into back air. You love to see those. That was really smooth.
And that's like basic for Mars. Like we've seen him do some crazy combos, seeing fair one into bear. That's like a local where Mars is just sweeping, but this is an invitational. That's like second nature for him.
Yeah. You can do that in the sleep. All right, so we're going right back to Smashville. Antimony feeling, I think Antimony was feeling a little bit better by the end of that game. He got Mars down to last stock. So we'll see what he does with this newfound confidence.
Yeah, I think it's actually a bit of a better choice to use Smashville. I kind of was questioning it versus Town and City before, but now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more, if you have that lack of confidence, that fear, the closer blast zones make it better because your stray hits can actually lead to more impact. This is more of a set play versus the player rather than a set play versus the character.
And you do not want to give Mars a bigger stage. He is going to loop around. He's going to zip around the entirety of Town and City as much as he can to make sure that he's not going to get hit against Antimony.
Yeah, and Antimony can control so much more of the stage with minecart, with blocks. He can just sort of keep Mars in as little of a box as he can make, but Mars is not going to let him build that small.
Yeah, but Antimony has a chance to do something. There was a ledge trap opportunity, but I guess flip jump is such a powerful option on the ledge. Antimony just decided to keep center stage and go mine. Get your iron, get your materials, but...
Antimony was not expecting that back air on the ledge. He did not tech that.
I mean, he forced himself to re-grab the ledge so he didn't have invincibility. So he put himself in that situation to get back aired by Mars and just wasn't able to get the tech.
Maybe expecting a ledge trump or something.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting a down smash or something.
Yeah.
You know, just wasn't expecting Mars to just go off stage.
That is like...
I didn't tech that.
That is like...
I don't tech those.
That's like an elite smash option where you hit somebody into the stage and expect them not to tech. And like, you wouldn't expect Mars to make that like base level of a play, but that's exactly why it makes it such a good option.
Considering how much Elite Smash the man plays, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, we
Gotta make that content
I
somewhere.
was gonna say.
True.
When was the last Iron Man run?
All right, okay.
Don't bring it up to him.
Oh, I didn't know it was a bad
All right,
thing.
so Mars still has his 3 stocks, but Antimony has been keeping it a lot closer with this game. Like stock 1, they were keeping it extremely even until that back air, and now Antimony he's in a position to take this % lead, but Mars is just gonna keep making it harder on him.
Yeah,
He's still got to find his way in. It's going to be tough.
yeah. I was gonna say, well, he does have to find his way in, but once he finds his way in, he has to really capitalize on it. Because I feel like Mars is going to just win neutral more, but like if you are able to capitalize more on your openings, as Steve does as a character, you know, Mars is as a character just his ZSS just wins more neutral openings. So Steve has to really just pile on the percent and
Antimony had that block of death set up there, and he was just throwing out grab like Mars doesn't have internet.
Plasma Whip getting the KO. Mars now taking 2 stock to 1 lead, trying to push the advantage, trying to make sure that he's going to be moving on to winners finals, and Antimony now on not tournament stock, but winner side stock.
it's not over till the fat lady sings, though.
It
We
is
got an even game,
absolutely
boys.
not over right now. Antimony does have Diamond on deck, and if Antimony can just get this execution that he's known for back, he can take this game.
Yeah, but Diamond's online too. You got to be a little bit scared if you're Mars, but Mars knowing that if he can just get that one hit, he can definitely just connect it into anything.
We know Mars is a player who saves strats for the last stock in the last game in a game point situation. What does he have in store for Antimony, and is Antimony ready for it?
Yeah, Mars playing around, even willing to go low so that he can adapt to go high. The forward smash gonna find that though?
No, I'm sorry.
The Plasma
I'm
Whip
sorry.
extended ZSS's hitbox, and it made it so that Antimony was able to reach with that long reach and Diamond Sword F smash, and now Antimony, by some miracle, is able to make this a 2-1 game. Still needs 2 more.
I don't know about a miracle, man. Like
That's a miracle and a half.
He was hitting his up tilts. He was hitting his back airs, but it's just Mars was just dancing around too many of them, and Mars just made a big misstep with that side B while he was like holding that F smash.
Yeah.
Like
right.
just boom.
That was messed up. I'm gonna say it.
And Mars has been extremely.
I'm trying to give him a little credit here,
I
man.
know
Like,
it was a good F smash, but
it was a really well placed F smash.
So
Yeah,
messed
and
up.
Mars has been extremely comfortable using Plasma Whip side Bs in front of towers, where Antimony's on the other side, knowing that the Plasma Whip can't hit through blocks, but Antimony countering that with the F smash, knowing it might just reach Mars. So now Antimony trying to win this game 4 to make this a game 5. Do you think it'll happen?
I think it could.
Well, considering
it's going to
that he
be
just
close.
Plasma whipped real hard through those blocks, he's doing it again. It's not that Mars hasn't learned anything, but he's like, all right, I'm just not going to do that.
He's seeing it as more of a fluke that it worked rather than, something to be scared of in the future.
True, yeah.
And yeah, easily not going to be scared of that anymore.
Yeah.
30% and taking a stock.
Do you think Mars is going to be scared at all today?
No.
Probably not.
True.
He's just like, yeah, this is a job. I came here to win.
Yeah,
came here for the pop bonus, let's be
he
real.
did drop 2 games early on in pools to Nazir and Apple Reviewer, but those were just the game 1s.
Yeah.
Those were like his first sets of the day, so he was just like, all right, let's wake up.
Yeah,
a little
top
bit.
player adaptation. Mars coming in full effect. Immediately taking the first stock in less than 30 seconds, and now is constantly pressuring Antimony at the ledge.
Yeah. Antimony doing a great job of getting back and starting his own combo up tilt into back air leads to a ledge trap situation, but Mars has not been susceptible to those at all today, but the minecart's going to do it.
Antimony has just been reliant on just the 1-2 combos that work for him rather than try to risk going for the longer combos, because if he messes those up or Mars finds a hole in one of those, he's going to eat for
He
it.
takes a lot off of it. He's so good at reversals. I think that's one of Mars's biggest strengths as a player.
Because he understands where the gap is and where he can capitalize on it, which is extremely hard to do on both ends.
All right, throwing out the Zares. Those are going to catch him out of minecart. They're also just going to pressure his shield a little bit. And
Oh my
Who
God.
has ever punished ZSS and Zare?
That
Be
was
real.
actually such a
much
good
no one.
adaptation from Antimony. I don't know if you guys saw that. He purposely went above the ledge because Mars was placing that back air on the ledge. That was so good.
Yeah, I think
These tech blocks have saved Antimony now twice, putting him in different situations.
Up there, not going to kill just yet. The DI is still very good, and the percent, while being extremely high, is still not enough for that kill just yet. Antimony trying to find a way back on the stage. Are we going to see up there once again? Still, no, it's a little bit still,
yet,
not killing.
Yet. It will probably kill now, especially after that Zare. Now Mars just, waiting for him to approach, just crossing up back air. Only 68% on this stock.
And it was important to send him off the left side because the block was on the right side, so he probably could have teched the block if he sent him that way. Really smart
The
from
Nair,
Mars.
I don't think you. And because of the crafting table there, you're not able to get anything off of it. Wow.
Use the anvil and the footstool. Use them in the wrong order, though. Antimony is still trying to keep this pressure up, trying to pull out extra tricks with the TNT and other such. But Mars is just pushing and pushing advantage here.
Yeah, Antimony just like trying out new tools he hasn't used yet in the set in order to see how Mars acts around them, or just throwing out Hail Marys.
Yeah, and at this point, you might as well. You want to try and stay on winner's side for as long as you can. If you have to go a little bit risky to do it, now is the time to be taking risks.
Yeah, especially when you are down 2-1 and you are also just down like a full stock.
Oh my God, the get-up attack was so crucial there because Mars is setting up an up-air train. Oh, 80% on Antimony. Needs to get this stock off of Mars soon.
Knew that back air was coming out of the little cave he built for himself.
This set feels right now like in Infinity War when Dr. Strange was like, there's one timeline for Antimony to win this set. He needs to win this game.
No, there's a lot of timelines where Antimony can win this. A lot of these back airs did hit in other timelines.
I think in this game, but to win the whole set, he's got a lot to go.
Well, he's already taken one game, and if you can take a game, you can take a set.
Absolutely.
Finds the stock.
You can take a stock, you can take a game, and so on and so forth.
If you can land a hit, you can take a stock. If you can take a stock, you can take a game. If you can take a game, you can take a set.
This pressure is so big, though, from
Absolutely,
Mars.
but first he can't get hit by these back airs or these forward airs, or really most things that Mars wants to throw at him right now.
111%. You got to be scared if you're Antimony. Mars is definitely trying to find this kill.
I don't
Those
know what that down
uppies
smash was.
might start getting the kill. Oh, a forward air spike.
Doesn't get the blocks out in time. This is scary, though. Antimony is finding some new momentum in this game 4. Recrafts the diamond, has a lot to work with, just needs resources, but finds the footstool. That is going to take it.
That's going to take this to game 5.
That was such a sick comeback from
Mars was
Antimony.
scrambling to get that back air the whole time.
You could see Antimony in the player cam, raising the fist up into the air, knowing he's bringing this back to a game 5. This could be on the precipice of reverse 3-0, beating the #1 seed at this tournament.
That is
And
massive.
what, a top 50 player in the world?
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that. Number 37 on alt rank, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Would be the biggest win of Antimony's career. Like,
Yes.
easily. Not even close.
He had an incredible run at so many tournaments, and if he can capitalize on it right here, taking Mars to game 5 alone is incredible. Not many players can say that they are able to take Mars to game 5. If he's able to reverse 3-0 Mars in winners semifinals at this invitational, it's going to be the biggest upset of the tournament.
Oh, let's see.
Easily.
Probably the biggest upset of the season.
Probably.
This is not a ranked event.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right, never mind.
Okay,
Let me
classic
add some
T.O.
drama to it, all right?
Classic T.O.
Look at this guy.
Right here.
Look at this guy.
Oh my God.
I'm on the panel!
You just don't mention it. Just don't mention it. It's less hype if you- if you-
nerd dog image. Nerd
Oh
dog
my
image.
God. I need nerd emojis spammed in the chat right now. All right, back
well,
to the match.
Game 5 on small battlefield. Mars has taken an early lead here, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. Antimony has fought back through these, and this is a lot closer than any of the other games have started off.
Dude, yeah, I mean, in every game before this, Mars has been the one who's gotten the first stock. If Antimony gets the first stock here, that is quite the statement.
Mars trying his best not to let it happen, though, trying to make sure
Yeah,
that day
catching
is
the
not
roll
seen
with
and takes
the-
it.
Catching the roll with the uppy Mars. Another taunt coming out from Mars. Shades of game 1.
I mean, hey, it's just free mental damage.
True.
I always love a good taunt. When people get mad at taunts, I'm like, well, why?
Mental damage for Antimony, it could also just be something to like make Mars a little bit more comfortable. If he's in the mindset to
Yeah.
taunt, then that's good. That's probably going to calm him down a little bit, take it a little bit less seriously.
I think the adaptation for Mars right now, you know, you've just been taking a Game 5 against an incredible player in Antimony. You might have to respect him a little bit more. He might be playing a little bit more patient and not going in as aggressively to make sure he's able to get the right hit at the right time.
And that
Yeah, he's playing a little bit more on Antimony's terms now.
Very much so. Slowed down after losing 2 games in a row, does not want to even consider the possibility of getting reverse 3-0'd and just trying to take this pace at Antimony. So that way, we don't lose this stock and we can get as much of a lead as possible.
Yeah, that jab sending that far out, wow.
I mean, this stock has been living for a while, but up throw is pretty much guaranteed KO right there. 17% on Antimony, not too shabby, but Mars getting a couple up airs just to make it a little bit of a buffer.
I'm shocked that Steve's grab was able to punish the Plasma with side B.
I thought that was enough.
I'm pretty sure the only way that ladder combo was a true combo was because of the block, which is kind of crazy. He needed the block to extend that. And now it's caused this insane advantage state for Mars that has led to 177% on Antimony.
Oh, no.
This is a pivotal stock in the entire set, guys.
Very much. But we've seen Antimony
it is
do
game
so
5.
much on last
all of these stocks are pivotal.
Ooh, the forward air is going to get the KO. Now Mars leading 2 stocks to 1. Antimony at a pretty severe deficit. There's no gold. There's no diamond. Only just got a redstone. And doesn't have that many materials.
No gold, no diamonds, stacking no paper right now.
He's working with wood tools right now. When I'm playing Minecraft, I get rid of my wood tools immediately. So he's got to find a way to get them out immediately.
Yeah, and still has to work through the second stock the entire time as well. This is a pretty bad deficit, but Antimony has pulled this off before and can do it again in this Game 5.
Yeah, you can't count him out.
Absolutely, especially with a character like Steve in the hands of a player like Antimony.
But Mars has very solidly just kept the pressure on and continued to add on to the lead. It feels like Antimony is a little bit nervous right now.
Mars going out miles to hit Antimony out there and still able to make it back.
He's trying. It looks like he's trying to read some sort of a attack pattern habit coming off the stage. Maybe he can use that a little bit later in the set. Right now, we're trying to see if Mars can try to finish this game.
He is definitely poised to, has Antimony backed in the corner, and not in the way that Steve usually likes to be.
Yeah, with no blocks in front of him.
Yeah, this is tight and this is tense. Finds a tech block situation, though, 93%. Antimony did worse than this last game.
And guess what? Diamond is now activated. We've seen the jab trades. It's going to cross the stage. Mars is able to jump out by only taking 26%.
That was so clutch that they only took 26% and got the stage control. This is a huge moment in the entire set. Great parry from Antimony.
No time to really be mining for resources.
Taking 20-something% from just a dash attack?
This is about
everyone in the venue is watching this set right now.
This is about as tight as any set has been today. This is the set that if you get to watch, you are privileged to be seeing it. Antimony is bringing it closer and closer. It's a scramble right now to see who will get it.
I can't believe that back air didn't
back
hit.
air.
This is even.
There's another back air.
Back air. And Mars
popping off. I heard that yes from over here.
And
wow.
That's how much it means to him.
Absolutely.
What an incredible set.